Oh, Catherine, my dear, how my nerves are shot. Watching you scrounge about in the dirt like some common pauper. When you mature, I do so hope you won't let this wretched pastime prevent you from doing your obligations to society.
My dear mamma, 'tis true that a leaf, once matured, may cease to cling so fondly to the branches of its adolescence. Any sustainable garden is lucky to have these leaves spread amongst it. The soil is lifted, lighter and aired out, ready to spring forth new growth with leaves of its own. And yet, would you so chastise the leaves of the lemon tree, clinging to their branches year after year? They may not join their sisters writhing around in the dirt to produce new leaves, and yet without them, would we have such sweet lemons for your famed April lemonade?
A family reputation based on sweet lemonade, young Catherine, does not mean I wish to reveal how sour the lemons are I've raised to make it up. My dearest Victoria, how can you bear to deal with such archaic business? Why, Mr. Mitchell has written me and he needs to take you to dinner in town this Friday. And I intend it that he indeed does.
My dearest grandmamma, men are like great hoses, showering you with affection in one large flourish, before their attention dwindles and leaves you to dry out after a time. A lady is much more like a sustainable garden, enjoying slow drips of water, leaving none to evaporate or seep needlessly away. If I should settle for a man, he will surely appreciate the small droplets of affection over the lavish dinners.
The only thing evaporating is your chance to dine with Mr. Mitchell. If you insist on letting that ghastly Elizabeth Walker sink her claws into it, while you muddy yourself out here like a beast. I'm struck with grief to see that you prefer the company of those that creep about and squirm while your poor great-great-grandmother Airs, kept alive by the grace of these machines and the thoughts of her poor Mary finding a suitor.
My dear grandmamma, let your efforts to see me wed never be doubted. I can assure you, though, that I should meet my share of those who squirm and creep outside the walls of this sustainable garden. Consider these simple earthworms. They do much good, breaking down dead matter and releasing nutrients for new growth. And yet, they are neither man nor wife, but something of both. Am I no stronger than this worm? Should I disappear into oblivion if I remain uncoupled and alone?
We shall all fall to oblivion, as it seems I'm cursed with a line of belligerent girls. With your efforts so focused on this garden, it will surely survive much longer than our family could ever dream to.